Hey guys, it's Liberty Bringer here. I know I haven't made any movies consistently, or movies, episodes, like I was wanting to. I've still been really busy with things, but one thing I have had time to do is think about what I want to build next for our little world here. And I feel like that those trees and stuff are in the way over there. We need to get a real tree farm set up because we're gonna need a lot of wood. So I want to get a tree farm going that actually looks good. And all those mobs from last episode that were coming out of the wooded area and things were really getting on my nerves. And it would just be easier if we get rid of these trees and get a nice tree farm set up. So the first step in that process is obviously cutting down these lovely trees, and we got lucky, if you want to say that, and got this giant oak tree, which are slightly harder to get, I believe, than the smaller normal oak trees, and they do provide a lot of wood with these extra branches, but they can also be relatively annoying when it comes time to chop them down. But I want the wood, so I'm going to try to get most of the wood out of it, and then I'll probably just make some flint and steel and burn the rest of it down. So, yeah, that's what we're doing right now, just chopping trees. Good old Minecraft. So I hope you guys have been doing okay. 1.6, there was some more news about it. One feature I'm excited about is the name tags. I think that's really cool. We can find some animal and give it a name. Probably a dog, but cats are really useful, and cats don't get as much respect in the Minecraft world, in my opinion. Everybody always has dogs and stuff in Minecraft, but where's the love for the cats, people? Come on, the cats are awesome. Scaring away creepers and stuff, they're just amazing. They keep you from having your place get wrecked. And granted, yeah, the cats are kind of more annoying. I think they tend to meow more than the dogs bark, or at least from my experience, it seems the case that way. And cats are kind of more of a pain to tame, but still, I think it would be cool to have a nice pet kitty in our world. And we can have some pet doggies too. First, we'll have to find a jungle and a taiga biome, which we haven't done yet. And like I've already said, I don't want to go. I'll leave that tree. I don't want to go exploring a ton right now before the new update. Like, granted, it could be a long while before 1.6 is out. Like, who knows when it's gonna come out. They've released, I believe, 3 snapshots, and yeah, it could still be a long while, but I don't really want to go exploring because, one, the name tags that I was talking about you can only find in dungeon chest and things, so we don't want to explore too much and then load up a ton of chunks. And then horsies, right now everybody feels like they're only going to be able to be found in plains biomes, which right now we're in a plains biome, but this is already loaded chunks, so they won't be able to spawn here, which is kind of depressing. But yeah, that is what it is. If you decide to start a world on this seed after 1.6, it's a nice prime seed to probably find horses right off the bat. But so far, horses seem to be pretty rare to find, at least from what I've seen people trying to find them. Once we get this greenhouse built, I feel like we need to probably do some mining because this is going to tap out all the last bit of our resources. I'm just gathering all these saplings for no major reason. I was progressing to this tree. That was my reasoning. And we don't want these other saplings growing that are down here, and I don't know why I'm wasting my axe on that. So, let's see here. We got most of that chopped down. Good enough. We can leave these trees here because there's the torches. We can grab some flint and steel, which we haven't made any yet, but there's some flint. And I don't know why keep pulling the arrows out. I don't have a bow. And I got iron on me, so doink, doink, no. There. We can burn down that other tree. We can put the saplings in there because we don't need them for now. I'm going to make the greenhouse with a cobblestone base and then glass and probably stone brick too. But yeah, I'm not 100% sure yet, and it's getting nighttime and I don't want to fight with mobs. I know we also still need to get sheep, which again, I don't really want to go exploring too much to find those sheep. We have a piggy trap there, and there's obviously more piggies over there. For a second I thought that birch sapling was a dog. I'm going crazy. Okay, we need gravel. We're gonna build the path down that way, and we can put the greenhouse over by the water over there. So we're gonna need a lot of gravel for this gravel path, which we actually have what little gravel we have on us. And do we have a shovel? No, we don't. So we're going to need to make a shovel to clear away some dirt. My swords are all getting weak, and all my tools in general are getting pretty low. So let's see. This looks like as good a spot as any. I'll let the path raise up over that terrain. Give me back that gravel. So I'm hoping that I can start filming on the other series that I was telling you about. I have had some free time to work on a kind of big project that I'm working on, and I've been doing that. Mostly I've been working on that on evenings that I'm not really in a talky mood or energetic mood because the days was long at work and stuff, which lately's been fairly often, and sometimes work just gets like that. I don't know how old you guys are, but the ones that work know sometimes work can get strenuous and stuff, but you also probably realize it comes in cycles. You got a project or something, and then you get done with that project, and then you have it a little easy for a little bit, and then another big project comes along. I didn't realize flint and steel made a sound, by the way. I'm fascinated with that sound. That's why I keep lighting more of these. Okay. That's burnt up enough, or lit enough. And we're actually going to need to get more gravel to finish this path. And I don't like leaving things unfinished, so I'm going to be ADD and go find some gravel to dig. There's some gravel down there, but getting back up would be a pain. So I'll think before jumping down a hole. Which, one time when I was younger, I didn't think before jumping in a hole. I was at a park, and there was a hole, and it wasn't really like a hole, like, construction, roots, and tree type hole. It was a hole on the playground equipment, and there was a ladder to climb down, but I didn't see the ladder, and I wanted to get to the little tunnels. Whoa, what are you doing there, Skelly? And I don't have my sword on my hotbar still. I had it there, and then I took it off, because I'm smart like that. Okay, so there was tunnels or whatever running through the little playground jungle gym fort thing, and I wanted to get to the bottom of it. So without even thinking and whatnot, I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna jump down into this. Well, needless to say, there was a ladder, and my back and shoulder blades kind of found it, and it really knocked the wind out of me. And needless to say, since that day, I haven't jumped into any holes. The thing that makes the story really sad, though, is I was probably like 12 when I did this, so I should have known better than to just go jumping willy-nilly down, and I should have looked closer for the ladder to be able to climb down safely. So, lesson learned. Now I don't jump down holes anymore. Granted, I'm applying this lesson to Minecraft and not real life, but hey, it's a start. Ooh, there's lava down there. I think there might be diamonds. But see, look, I'm using stairs that I made, and I'm using, I don't know, and my pick's almost dead, and I could make a workbench, and that zombie's gonna be like, I'm gonna push you down the hole. I don't care if you're being smart or not, and not jumping down the hole. Or is the zombie down there? He is down here. And there's like naturally made stairs and stuff. This area looks good. My diamond senses are tingling. And that zombie's growling. He doesn't sound too happy. I don't. Oh, I do want you, Cobble. What do I not want? I don't want flowers. Okay, there's 2 zombies, and is this a spawner over here? Or is that just a weird... Apparently I've been down here before. Apparently I jumped down. You guys aren't seeing that, except you did see it, because I've not done anything on this world, not on off cameras, because this is our world to explore together and experience together. And I think I heard another skeleton shoot an arrow at me. But at this point, I am not worried about skeletons. Okay, this area is kind of cool looking. Get some torches. Apparently I've been down here too. Apparently I thought that this was diamond area. I do not remember strip mining this area at all. That's really odd, because this is just a plain as day single player world. So obviously I did that, but I don't remember when I did that. And I wasn't planning for this to turn into a miney explory type episode, but apparently that's what it's turning into. But I needed gravel for the greenhouse, and we're gonna have to go over to that desert near our area and dig up some sand, because we are gonna have to have a bunch of glass for a greenhouse, obviously. And I'm gonna make the greenhouse really big so we can have room for all the different types of wood in the greenhouse, and then they can just be all in one spot, and we can make the dedicated areas. And then once we get those woods, they'll just already be ready. Okay, what do I not need? I don't really need zombie flesh, and I can I turn enough of these into planks to get rid of that? No, I can't with that either. And I can't turn sticks into things. Oh, I can combine that. This is harder than it looks, seeing what goes together when you're under pressure on camera or whatever, or talking to yourself. Like, it's actually a lot more challenging than you would think. I thought I got rid of those flowers already. Okay, we got plenty of gravel now. Now to just find our way out of here. Lapis. And this area is really tempting because I want to go over there. But I'm not going to because I'm being good and I'm done exploring for now. I came and got what I wanted, and yeah, I'm not parkour enough to make that jump apparently. There we go. And this way, and crap. Now I have no way to know how to get back. And I don't remember seeing that, so. And these tunnels I do not remember making at all. Apparently I did though one episode. And I just left everything apparently. So, best way to find my way back to the surface. Are all my swords broke? I think they are. Damn it. I'm gonna use a hoe. Which, I think this was actually the farmer's hoe. Oh, yeah, we're both jumping, and you're nodding your head. You're cool. I think this was the farmer's hoe that I stole, and now I'm breaking it. Okay, we're going up, but we haven't been this way before. And I shouldn't go that way now. And we need to eat, because we're quickly running out of food. Bar. Okay. Stupid skeleton, I don't want to deal with you. Okay, climb up these really crappy stairs that I made. And here, and now which way? Don't fall back down that hole. Up here? Yep. And this way? And we're almost to the surface, I believe. Or I could be completely wrong, but I sense the surface getting closer. We didn't really go that far down, so we can't be too far from the surface. I remember seeing that when we came in. We came in over here, and of course it's nighttime. And of course we don't have swords. And of course there's gravel just right here on the surface that I could have dug up. And of course, I'm saying of course a lot because I don't know. Doesn't that look amazing what we've built so far? That looks really good. And we're going to have the greenhouse there, and then a potato farmer over here, and a barn, and I heard a piggy go oink. And there's a lot of mobs, so I am going to use my brain and sleep, and that still looks so amazing. I need to figure out something really cool to do with that. So now we're going to sleep here in the bed, and oh no, that wasn't that farmer's hoe that we were using. We must have made a second hoe. We can give it to this farmer just to get it out of our inventory. I know I still need to get wool for beds there. You have a really broken hoe for being a wealthy farmer. And now the mobs are burning. Oh, another new feature that they added that seeing those zombies burn made me think of is zombies. Hi, creeper. I wasn't paying attention at all. I totally forgot that it had been nighttime. Zombies now call in reinforcements whenever they take damage. So grinding off of zombie spawners can be a bit more dangerous now. And also, just in general, if it goes nighttime and then the zombies are on the surface burning in the light, and then more fall from the sky magically, because that's what they're going to do now. Then they start burning, and then you just end up with a whole swarm of zombies that want to eat your brains. Which, if this episode can indicate, then the zombies would probably starve if they tried to eat my brains, because my brain isn't working to the greatest. So I want to make this greenhouse have like water running through it and stuff and just make it look all around awesome. So we're going to build the greenhouse here, and it's going to be on this level, and it's going to be like a round. Wow, that shovel went fast. I can't talk. That shovel went fast. Okay. It's going to be like a round ovally shape with a cobblestone base and then glass walls and like a glass roof with some support. But first we're going to have to just do a ton of terraforming to get the area over here suitable for this monstrous structure that we're going to build. And we're probably going to add in some of these hills back and things because I want it to look natural as possible on the inside. Like, I don't know. So, yeah. Just terraforming this down. I am going to leave this episode here. If you guys have any ideas about the greenhouse or any suggestions on the best way to adding light in, because I don't really know if I want to just put torches down or if I want to use the daylight sensors and turn it into a moonlight sensor, which would require going to the nether and getting nether quartz, but using that for the lighting, I think that would be pretty cool. And I've been wanting to do something with those already anyways, with the farmer's fields and redstone lamps hiding the little water spots. So we're gonna have to go to the nether eventually, and I'm not picking any of this up, and this dirt will come in handy for other things. So I'm going to dump out my inventory. I was going to replant those carrots, and I'm, again, not very... That grass grew really fast. I'm not very smart. My inventory is full, so how can you plant carrots with your inventory full? Or pick up carrots to plant the carrots with your inventory full. I had a ton of dirt in here. I should probably just make a dirt and gravel chest. That's what I'm going to do. And I'll just make it a double chest too. And it will go right here. Dirt and gravel. Whoop. And I missed a spot, but I don't care. Take that dirt. And then I can just shift click it in. That's why I did that little slidey whoop thing. I'm gonna do that there, and then I can just shift click the gravel and it goes wherever I want to. And we can make a wood chest, and then that can just become our miscellaneous junk chest. And we're just gonna have chests scattered everywhere. And now I'm seeing how many times I can say the word chest. Not really, it's just kind of happening. And wood products can go in here. The sticks we can keep on us. The bones we can get rid of. The fence gates. This stuff. Missed some dirt. The flint can go in here. We're finally starting to get some things organized. It's about time. The fence gates can go there. Those can go there. I left a little dirt on me, but that's okay. Okay, there. Things are relatively organized. So next episode we're going to pick up with terraforming that flat and hopefully start the greenhouse. I hope you all enjoyed this episode. If you have, then be sure to leave it a rating if you feel like it deserves one, and also be sure to leave me a comment. I really want to hear feedback from you guys on what you enjoy and don't enjoy, and any ideas that you have. And I did not know that was in there, or that. So thanks for watching. This is Liberty Bringer signing off. Bye.